Hello there, everybody. Today we have a very tough assignment because this study is not easy to solve, not all the way. White to move here and win. And first of all, don't ask me how this bishop ended up here on g1. It's, of course, the dark squared bishop, so it started on c1 and must have, I mean, somehow ended up here without this pawn being moved before. But anyway. White to move here and win. And of course, this pawn is only one step away from promotion. And I think you should post a video now and see if you can find out the full solution for this. And if you do, I am very, very impressed. Go ahead. Okay, here we go. So let's see what we can do. We need to stop this pawn, of course. The first move is, I'm not going to drag that out. It's rook h6 check. It's pretty obvious move, and it's right. Okay, what can black do? If he moves to b5, well, then we just play f4. It will get the rook here next move, and both pawns will be stopped. If the king goes to, after check, if the king goes to a7, still we can do f4 with discovered check, and the rook will come then later to b6 next move. And again, both pawns are stopped. So, what about black moving the king to a5? This is winning for white because of the move rook h8. Then we are allowing a promotion. We will get the check, followed by another check, and we will take this queen. And if it doesn't promote, we will put our rook on b8 anyway. So both pawns will be stopped. So after the check, black is forced to go to b7. And now it's where it starts getting a little bit tricky. So from here, how do white win? Okay, if you answered the move f4, you're actually wrong. This looks like a natural move, and it looks like a very good continuation. Because we can, of course, sacrifice the rook for the queen like this. We can even sacrifice the bishop as well. This is obviously winning for white with our two pawns here. But it's not that easy. After f4, black will continue with h2. That's the meaning of this pawn on h3. It has to do something, and now it's really annoying. So h2, if we take it with the bishop, well, obviously we cannot stop this queen, and the rook, bishop, and two pawns against the queen is about the same material, and it's a draw. Black will have checks everywhere. So, okay, why do we take it with the bishop then? What about we just take it with the king? Well, look at this. Black promotes to a queen. We do the same thing, but now black does not take this rook. Instead, he plays king a8. And this is such a beauty. Of course, if we take it, it's a stalemate. The bishop covers here, and the rook covers here. The back king cannot move, so it's a stalemate. And after king a8, I mean, there's nothing we can do. We can start checking. Then what? Check again. It just goes back. Or if we check here, I mean, there's nothing. The king will escape, and black will start checking soon with his queen, and it's a draw. Okay. This is more complicated also. So after h2, we don't have to take it right away. Still, f4 is wrong, so this is leading to a draw in the end, but I will show you how. We start with a check. And of course, if the king moves away somewhere, then it's easy to take, obviously. If we move to c7, then also we take it with the king, and this will be stopped. No problem there. But black will move the king to a7. And now if we take this one with the king, again, black will simply play king a8. And even though this hasn't promoted yet, there's no way we can stop this without stalemating our opponent. We will have to take it now or later, and it's just leading to a draw. If we do a check like this, doesn't matter. We cannot stop the pawn now. We have to go back or something like this. Well, the king can come to c8. This pawn cannot be stopped. So this will be a stalemate. Okay, what about bishop to d4 instead? What's happening here? Well, then we are allowing this one to queen. And of course, since everything is in the way here, the pawn here and the pawn there is no discovered check leading to that we take his queen. We can only take this one. And again, black has a queen against rook, bishop, and two pawns. And this is a draw. Okay, so I think I covered all of the variations there. So let's go back here. From here. Now, we've looked at f4 and it's not winning. So the question is now, of course, what move is winning for white? If we cannot play f4 to win this, what is winning for white? If you need to, you can pause the video again and see if you can find it this time. Okay, here we go. Yes, we should move the pawn, but only one step. We have to play f3 and not f4. And this is not easy to find. And it's above all, it's not easy to understand why it should be going just one step instead of two. But you will find out soon. Okay, it will be the same variation, but there is a little difference with the pawn on f3 instead of f4. Black will play h2 again. We are not taking right away, of course. We are taking the check with the tempo move first. The king again comes to a7. And what is the difference now? Well, still, we cannot take it. It's the exact same variation then. Black will go to a8. And we cannot take this without stalemating our opponent. But now, the difference here and why this pawn it needed to be on f3 is now we can play bishop d4. Look at this. Of course, we are threatening to take here. If queen is something like this, we will take it with a check, and then we will, if it goes here, we can first get another check and then take here, or we can just ignore it and start running with our pawn. Take it here if we want to. And if black tries something like this, king a8, remember he has this pawn here still. So, it doesn't matter. We will take this, and it will be the same variation as if black promotes first. So let's look at that. Still, there's no discovered check leading to winning the queen right away, but the discovered check here gives us the tempo. King comes to a8 or a6, doesn't matter. How do we win from here? I think now you can see it. Rook a2 check. The king comes back to the b file. And now this is why we need this pawn on f3. Because now we can trap the queen with rook a1. If the pawn would have been up here, the queen would just escape. But now it's not possible. So we will win the queen. He's forced to sacrifice it, and I don't need to show you how you win from here. So, how many of you did find the move f3 instead of f4? Raise a hand or make a comment. I am very impressed if you managed to fix this. I didn't, I can tell you, to be honest, I did not solve this myself. But I think it was a pretty cool video to shoot for you. Thank you for watching this, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.